So hi, this is a video about the Lansky 4-rod Turnbox knife sharpener. I've had this out, I've had a play with it. I'm quite familiar with it now. Now I bought this primarily to sharpen up some kitchen knives. There was a choice of this or the Spyderco Sharp Maker. This ran at less than half the price. It seemed pretty good. It's got the same sort of rods, same angles preset. It seemed to be a pretty compelling sort of deal, so I went with this, have a play and see if this sort of sharpener is going to be any good. So I'll just take it out of the box and show you what you get. You get obviously some brief instructions. Now this talks about primary or first stage sharpening and second stage sharpening, and how to set the angles for that. Now I think second stage sharpening is when they want you to thin, this is one of the knives concerned, thin the actual steel of the blade to re-achieve a decent angle on your secondary bevel. So as you work along this blade, it's going to slowly get thicker, so you need to thin it again. So I've only actually done primary sort of first stage sharpening on this knife, and for that they're recommending the 25-degree angle. So this is the product itself. It's very nicely presented in a little wooden box here. I think for £19 it's a great looking product. You turn the end, and in this end you've got your coarse grey stones, and if you switch it around the other side you've got your finer white stones. So if we start off, we're going to use a 25-degree preset angle there. We'll start off with the white stones. Now one thing that I'd be interested to hear from others, you see there's a bit of use here. It says to basically put them in like this and then work your blade like this. But what I find is because this distance here is quite limited, I tend to carry a risk of clashing at this point, so I tend to do one at a time and do 5 strokes and then switch it around like that and 5 strokes. I don't know whether that's the right way or the wrong way. I'd be interested to hear others' experiences. So actually I won't start off with the fine ones, I'll start off with the coarse ones. But just to demonstrate this sort of problem, I have tidied this knife up a bit, but it's really not very sharp at all. I don't know what steel these knives are, but they don't hold their edge very well at all. It might be that I put a fine edge on them, then through the dishwasher the coarse detergents might blast it away, I'm not quite sure, but anyhow, I'll try and get it paper cutting sharp quickly. So we'll go with the coarse ones here. I'll do it as I've described, single one at a time. You simply hold your blade upright and pass it, and the angle's preset. I'm going to do 5 each side. Probably losing count here. I'd also be interested to hear if anyone knows whether these rods need to be cleaned, whether they become sort of clogged with metal deposits over time, or whether they actually just simply wear out. There's a couple of last ones just to try and finish off the edge, see if I've been successful in any way at all. Probably not. Right, the moment of truth. Have I improved this at all? Oh. slightly. Well, I'm not sure if I've convinced you that I've really done much to this blade, but it does help, and I do think it's a good product. I do need a bit of practice, obviously. Interested to hear your views.